what I'm having for dinner today. Marinated mussels. Yum. It's been a long week, you guys. Too long. Way too long. What am I getting? I need my water. I just made a TikTok video talking about how rough I look. Case in point. Because working from home means I don't have to be around people, and so I don't necessarily try. So I literally woke up, I still have my pajamas on, and I just put on this jacket and then worked from home like this. And I work like over the phone, so no one has to see me, you know? But I've really let myself go. Alright, y'all. We are hoping to buy a car today. And I hope it's still available at the dealership I'm trying to look at. It's all muddy and gross out here. Nothing to wipe my feet on. Ugh. Just gonna get his car muddy. But he literally parked next to the mud. Okay, sorry guys. So my dad's dropping off his bike at a motorcycle place to get fixed. And then when he said he'd take me to the dealership, I went like a month ago or so. Probably like 3 weeks ago. Actually, no, probably was a month ago. Again. And there was like 2 cars I was interested in. One that I was more interested in. Oh my gosh, my chin. So hopefully they're still available. I texted him and he's not responding. I did pack some snacks. We got beef jerky and some Parm crisps that I've been eating. So yeah, that's my Saturday. I've been up since like 6 a.m. and I'm just hoping and praying there will be a car. I will be able to get a car today, because my current vehicle it now like won't even turn on without the whole engine shaking. So I think there's like some sort of total engine failure. The car that I currently drive just hit 300,000 miles and then the engine failed. So that's why I'm like, I really need a car, because I've been stranded at my dad's house for the past 2.5 months. And it's really hard finding cars, at least for me, because I am paying cash, because I don't want a car payment at all. I don't want to have to pay interest or anything. And also, like, my current employment is not guaranteed, so I'd rather not have a car payment on anything, which is the only way I could afford a more expensive car. And, you know, I just need a decent car that will last me at least 3 to 5 years. And then I will have enough time to like save up to actually purchase a brand new vehicle. Cause you know, buying used cars is just ugh. So yeah, that's my plan. All of the cars that I've gotten, I've always gotten them, well, other than like my very first car, which I don't think you guys have ever seen, because I only literally used it for like 2 years. And then my little sister totaled it when I was a freshman in college. And then I got my old car, which was my Hyundai Elantra. And that ended up breaking down my last day. Actually, no. Yeah. The last day in my college town. So that car got me through college, basically. So 4.5 years. Or no, 3.5 years that car lasted me. And then I've had my Honda Civic since. So I've had my current car for the past 5 to 6 years. So, well, 5. Well, it's 6 because I got it in 2017. But like mid 2017. So almost 6 years. And I got that car with like almost 200,000, if not 200,000 miles on it. And yeah, so now like I'm looking for a car that's at least in the 2010s. Like I don't mind a 10-year-old car as long as it's gonna last me a decent amount of time. And then there's issues. So the car that I'm looking at, I was looking up the issues, and there's a lot of recalls on them. So that's why a lot of people don't want to purchase them. But honestly, I'm okay with it having a recall, because that means the dealership has to fix the problem for free. So basically that guarantees that if something breaks or doesn't work because of the recall, I know I can get it repaired for free. And I'm hoping that everything's fixed already, but we'll see when I actually test drive it. And I'm in my dad's truck. He has a very large truck, you guys. I cannot prop you guys in his car though, because there's nothing to lean him on. Anyways, hopefully he'll be finished here soon, because I don't know if there's like a lot of people who would be interested in the car. But last time I waited and then it got sold, so I'm like, oh, let me try to make sure I get the car as soon as possible, as long as it's a decent car. I'm also getting kind of hungry. So yeah. Oh my gosh, it's the OG Snapchat filter. I don't know why I insist on talking in a fake British accent. It's just so much more fun.
Alright, y'all. I've got to get rid of my double chin. It's ruining me. Also, okay, let's try this filter without my glasses also being on.
Okay, this one's cute. Get a video. Okay, so this, you set the lid not closing properly on one side. The cosmetic stuff doesn't bother. All right, you guys, I'm officially have a new car. I don't know whether to be excited or sad. I'm about to follow my dad. I need an oil change because the car thing was on. They gave me a $30 check to go towards it, and you know, like it helps, but it's not the best for it. I can't even get out because this stupid car blocked me. Ugh, my dad's turned left. Okay, but I'm in my car, new car. All right, y'all, so I'm still trying to figure out everything in this car. Like, okay, so I figured I have to press this in order to put my car in drive. Oh, I don't want that on. Oh, I have an on hill button. So I was trying to figure out the Bluetooth for this car. It's pretty confusing. I'm gonna have to watch like tutorials to see how it's done. But I'm at Take 5 to get an oil change, and then I'm gonna be heading to home. My dad wanted to visit his mom, my grandma, but we were at this place for like 3 hours. They took so long, like, to actually get the car. It took like an hour and a half for all of the paperwork. Let me let my dad in. Okay, so I went to try to check the oil, get the oil change, and they told me
you're back online.
My oil gasket needed to be replaced, whatever that means, and he said it's gonna cost like $150 plus labor. And so I'm just gonna wait to get an oil change till I can actually pay for that. So I'm probably gonna still be paying for like other services for the car. Hopefully I don't need new tires or anything, but that's the first thing. I also might need a battery replaced or charged, my dad said, because it probably hasn't been getting driven a lot. So he said I'll need to like have my battery I can charge my battery at his house, but there's going to be a lot of other like things I'm going to have to get fixed for it. But like I said, like the reason I did go ahead and purchase this car is because it had lower miles than the other cars, and it's the newest year, and it drove the most smooth. So like I don't feel it shuddering or anything when I turn it on and off. So that made me feel more comfortable driving it. The other cars, every time I drove it, it was like shuddering a little bit, or it like, you know, kind of jerked whenever I put it on the gas. This car drives pretty well. I'm still figuring out, oh, I have a sunroof. Oh
turn left onto Georgia 20 West, Hampton Road.
I had a sunroof. Okay, wait, turn left. Y'all, I have a sunroof. That makes me so happy. I literally never noticed any of that stuff. I didn't even look up. Is there not a light switch on the front of my car though? Interesting. There's side lights. Okay, it works. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out where the gas is. No idea. No idea how to open my gas. Maybe it's a manual one. Let's see if it's one that I have to pop or if I can just pull it open, because literally no gas button anywhere that I can see. All right, y'all, I figured out.
Turn right onto Westridge Parkway, then turn right onto Georgia 20 West.
There's no
turn right onto Georgia 20 West.
Manually, so that's why I couldn't seem to figure it out. And then I also don't
continue on Georgia 20 West for 7 miles.
At all, So that's actually pretty cool. So far there's a lot of things I'm liking about the car. Everything seems to be functioning decently. Also, the other car didn't even have a working radio, and I'm just like, nah. Not sure if this car has an aux or not. I don't see a plug-in. I believe there should be one. I just am not sure. I'm gonna have to look up like videos about this car because the dealership doesn't explain anything to that. It's like buying a used car is just not even as exciting because you have to work with such limited information. The dealer doesn't tell you anything. Like, you test drive it and you just have to figure it out for yourself. It's like they barely even try to sell you the car. And then because like the car needed an oil change, which the guy said I was good for now, like it was still safe to drive with the oil I'm at now, but they just gave me a $30 check to cover oil changes, which I'm like, that will pay for half of an oil change. And the guy was telling me why I needed synthetic. Oh, let me tell you the story. So the guy was trying to tell me, like, you need synthetic oil because you don't have your gasket, and the regular oil is just gonna leak right through. I'm like, why wouldn't synthetic do the same thing? Like, it didn't make any sense. Like, he was trying to tell me, like, don't get this one, get a $30 more. I'm like, well, if I have to replace this thing, and the reason I have to replace it is because the oil's gonna fall out, it doesn't make sense that I need to get, you know, pay $50 more for this other oil change when, you know, my current oil, I have to get this fixed and it's gonna cost more money to do that. So that's something I have to get fixed for this car already. I don't feel anything with the tires, but I will have to get them checked and replace whichever ones need replacement. And hopefully nothing major. There's like a limited warranty of like 3 months or 3,000 miles for the car. That covers like any pretty major type issues with the car, so that should be, or I should be good for that. And then everything else I will just have to figure it out as I go. I think this car's mad because I'm driving in the fast lane. Get over, but it doesn't feel real. Like, I was like telling myself and praying, like, I pray I'll find a car today, and this one just felt the best. It felt right, it felt decent enough. All the other cars I drove, they just didn't feel great. And like, my mom was trying to convince me to get a Nissan Versa that was like a 2016, but it was like a super small car, and I just don't feel safe driving very, very small vehicles like that. So this is the the newest car I've ever driven, since it's a 2014, only 7 years old versus my almost 16-year-old car. So yeah, wait, I think my car was a 2007. Yeah, so it was a 16-year-old car versus 7. So that's 9 years. Wow. Wait, no, 7 years younger. Y'all, I can't do math. Anyways, I'm out a lot of money. Pretty much all my savings. and I still owe my dad money on the car, so I told him I will pay him like the other half when I get paid this upcoming week, and that should take care of the full cost of the car, and I have to switch the title and everything. They included the registration already, so yeah, I think I am all good to go. Alright, you guys, so the sun is coming out. It's starting to look nice outside. I swear I just fixed my time and it did not save it at all. I'm about to try to update it again. I literally fixed it. Okay, it's fixed again. But anyways, my mom was fussing at me because I have like money set aside for repairs still technically, but she was just saying I need to like make sure I have at least like money set aside for car repairs every month. So I'm gonna start giving my dad like $100 a month to save for car repairs, so basically like $1,200 a year for repairs, and then that way if anything major comes along I have additional money set aside for that. And then basically my next paycheck I'm paying off my dad, so I'm not gonna be able to save as much, but I'm still gonna try to set aside money for repairs and other stuff and get my budget back on track. I still have like $1,100 in a savings account that earns interest, so I want to start building that up. Especially I'm driving behind the slowest car. My GPS routed me on this back roads route, so I'm not on the highway, which I guess it's less mileage and draining. This car driving in front of me though is like swerving, not driving very well, not paying attention, and if it starts raining like it was earlier, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I feel like this lifted like a big weight off my shoulder, and I still do need to take it in for the repairs and stuff, so I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow, and then have this car for going into work. And I don't know, I'm still gonna have to commute pretty far for my job, so that still is something I have to remember, figure out, because I was staying at my mom's house during the week, and then on coming back like the days I worked from home. So my mom's gonna be out of town for pretty much all of this next month, and then I also just, you know, since I just bought this car and know there's other repairs, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't try to worry about commuting this week, but we'll see what I decide, guys. Oh, alright, y'all, sorry that I'm making so many vertical videos, but the other thing I forgot is I just realized how I can't do math. So I kept saying this car is 7 years old. This car is 9 years old. So it's 2023, not 2021. I don't know why my brain was calculating that this car is 7 years, but it's actually 9 years. So when I think about it in that perspective, that's actually way less miles each year. So this car was driven pretty low miles for a 9-year-old car. And it did have like a clean title. There weren't any accidents reported. Also, one's having a little, what's it called? When people sell stuff out their house, garage sale. I don't know why that didn't sound right. But yeah, so this car is 9 years old. So the other car, 2012, would have been an 11-year-old car. But I think I was measuring the distance from my current vehicle. So my old car was 2007. So this car is 7 years newer than my previous vehicle, but not necessarily, it's not a 7-year-old car. So that's why I was miscalculating it in my head, because I was like 2007 and I was measuring 2007 and 2014, which is 7 years younger than my current vehicle. So yeah, sorry about that miscommunication. Y'all, I literally thought my car weather was lying, but it's actually 76 degrees outside, and it's February. It's the end of February. That is wild to me. It's been like hot. It doesn't even feel like winter. It's been summer temperatures during February. And I live in Georgia, so the weather is already bipolar, but it was 56 degrees this morning when I left, and now that I'm on my way home, so it's been about, we left at like 8. It's been like 9 hours, give or take an hour and a half hour. So it's been about 8.5, 9 hours, and it freaking went up 20 degrees throughout the day. That is wild to me. Crazy. All right, y'all, I am home, and now I can give you guys a unofficial car tour. So this is the car. It's a Ford Focus. Nothing like fancy or anything. Let me get all my drinks and stuff. So just like a standard, it has a sunroof, which I didn't realize. Y'all can't even hear me because this my neighbor, my dad's neighbor across the street, is washing his truck, and my goodness, it's so loud. Can't freaking hear anything. Okay, well, I was just trying to let you guys know that the car had a sunroof, which I did not realize until I was literally I had already bought it, which was nice, and it does open, so I really like that. And honestly, I feel like it's a good quality car for the price. So I'm actually really happy with my purchase. And hopefully there's not too much expensive repairs for right now, like I said. So you did a good job today. I finally have a car. I'm not stuck at home, and things can kind of go back to normal at my job, where I actually go in and can see people. So I'm gonna let my boss know Monday and give her the update that I finally have a car, because it took me like 2 months longer than I thought it would. So I didn't film it, but I just finished grabbing most of my belongings. Oh, I need to find my garage opener. I finished grabbing my belongings out of my dad's car, or my old car, and now I'm about to go. I need a new charger for my phone. I'm probably gonna go to Dollar Tree and get some stuff to clean my car. Well, I'm probably gonna wait to actually clean tomorrow. So for now, I'm just going to run some of the errands I need to run, and before it gets dark, I'm super freaking hungry. So I'm gonna test out the CD player in my car as well. And I'm like, wait a second, I can actually quit my garage opener now because I have a visor. Sorry, you guys. Alright, so Target was not the place to find affordable charging cables. I'm gonna have to either order some on Amazon or go to Walmart, or I think Ross and TJ Maxx is usually where I've gotten my 10-foot charger before, because Target thinks I'm about to pay $20 for a 6-foot cable, and that is not about to happen. I think I need a nap. Alright, we made it to Crumble. Alright, y'all. We have finally washed our hair. I need to straighten it and do a trim, so we'll have a length check eventually video or update. Probably just gonna be a TikTok update, but I feel like my hair has gotten longer. It's kind of hard to tell though, because I keep my hair natural most of the time. Alright, you guys, I just did wash my face with my Tatcha the Deep Cleanse wash, and I do want to do a mask today. We're gonna tone with my e.l.f. Keep Your Balance toner. I honestly never know what toner I should use for skincare. Oh my gosh, not me dropping everything. Okay, I also washed and conditioned my hair, you guys, so we are actually doing a pretty good self-care day. I'm running right now on energy I did not know I had. I'm probably gonna be in bed by like 10. Okay, so that's all for toning. I have to remember to tone my face after I wash. I'm pretty bad at that. And then we're gonna do a face mask. Let's just try this one. I have so many face masks I haven't used. This is Iced Watermelon Sleeping Face Mask. I don't know. So you just massage it into your face and it says leave on overnight. So I'm guessing this is not a sheet face mask like I've assumed it was. Okay, so this is literally a gel. Okay, I do actually have a applicator. It smells really good. We're gonna apply it with an applicator. I think I have you guys. I'm so clumsy. I have you guys really far up right now, so I'm sorry. I don't know why I assumed this would be like a sheet face mask, but it is just literally face mask gel in a bag, and it says massage it in your skin and leave on overnight. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. It's very moisturizing. It has hyaluronic acid, which is pretty good for your skin. Okay. Honestly, this was like kind of a really chill because there was only a few things. I meant to say I wanted to do a sheet mask, but that's fine. Okay. So I plan to do my hair tomorrow, so that's why I have washed it tonight. And then I need to do laundry tomorrow, catch up on some other stuff. So yeah.